Hello and welcome to another episode of Today's Entrepreneurs. Before we get into this interview, I want to say a quick one. We are really sorry for our silence this past few days, this past few weeks. It has been due to situations that unfortunately were beyond our control. But we are back and I'm just excited as we are coming your way with October with the ladies. This month we are celebrating young entrepreneurial women and their achievements. If you are new here, go on and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell as well so that you get notified anytime there is an upload. And welcome. My name is AKI OKUMO and this is Today's Entrepreneurs. My guest today is Elsland Ewuzi Samson with a P, and she is the founder of Big Sam's Market and popularly known to everyone as Ajua Agbublushi. Welcome, Ajua.
Thank you, Aki.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
And I can see Sister Ajua there.
Oh yeah,
smiling at
you
me.
Know.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I want to ask how you came by the name Ajua Agbublushi. How did it all start?
So it started when I was marketing to a client, and then I told her, "Oh, this is my business." And she said, "When I get my food stuff, like how I'll get it from Agbublushi." You know, I had never been to Agbublushi even. I didn't even know where it was. So when she said that, I said, "No way. This means something." You know, I was going back home in the bus. I thought about it. It was like reflection. I thought about it and I said, "No, I need to do something. When I attach this thing to my brand, I'm sure it's going to help." So I changed my Instagram handle, the name to Ajua Agbublushi. Then I told my friends that please, you should all call me Ajua Agbublushi. And now my parents call me Ajua Agbublushi. Like everyone.
I see. So Ajua Agbublushi. How did Big Sam's start? But wait. Agbublushi is known for negative things. The boys, I know anything infamous comes from Agbublushi, but then you pick such a name and attach it to your name. Don't you think it's going to send out the wrong message?
No, not at all. You know, actually right now when I tell someone, "Hi, I'm Ajua Agbublushi," it just seems like it's like so it should be something about food markets or something. So yes, the name Ajua and the Agbublushi name, I feel that we you know, like when you're born, you come out blank. Situations and the environment and everything makes you blank or something, whatever you become. Agbublushi is there. It gives, in fact, it feeds Accra. I can say it's one of the markets that feed Accra. Why can't we make something come out of it? So I took the name. It's a great marketing name for me. I have marketed. I've gone far. The business has grown with that name. But then I taking that name, and you know, you take something and you make it yours. You brand it to
own it.
Like there was a time a friend said, "Hey, Agbublushi Sudianka swag be," but you've added some swag bit to
See,
it.
Agbublushi Princess.
Yes,
you are
owning
it.
I'm owning it. Like you should, you know, when you actually go on Google now and you type Agbublushi or something, it will come up. Yes.
Wow.
You type Ajua Agbublushi, you have everything else.
And some positive things popping up with.
Yes, and you know mine when you type Ajua Agbublushi, my name, like everything, my info, the articles about me will come before the
those negative ones.
Like, you have to go and search more before you find it.
Great. So how did Big Sam's start? How did it all start for you? Because I don't know how you could coin something like this. I want to deliver foodstuffs to people at home. Just sit back, I'll bring it to you. How did it all start?
So with my background as a graphic designer, a professional one of course, which I'm proud of.
Wow.
I decided to work on, like, do a project on food packaging, You know, my mom used to sell food stuff, like, you dreaming of toast, those things. So I've always wanted to. I spoke to sometimes we used to talk about it. I said, no, I have to do something. Like, if you did it that way, I have
it
to do it.
doesn't mean that I should also do it that same way.
But well, before that came in, with my project on food packaging, I felt Kobe should be packaged well. Momoni should have swag and all that. So it was through that, my research on food packaging and all that, and I came across the word grocery delivery.
Okay.
And I noticed, well, this is not something that I have found in my country. It wasn't something that was there and common. Even if it wasn't common.
Yeah.
So I said, well, then let me work on it. I spoke to friends about it. I started researching more about it. But Ghana,
people will ask questions.
And yes, it was good. I feel right now, I look back and I say that, well, those times were to prepare me. Because someone would ask you one question, your head will spin. Then you feel like, what kind of business idea do I have?
Yeah.
But with the whole Ghana form, we like the into-sword thing, going to the market, selecting our things ourselves. And now you come to tell me that I'll give you food stuff, I'll shop for you. Give me your money, I'll shop for you. Why should I trust you? That you are bringing it from a good source, that you're not going to cheat, you're not going to buy 5 cities for me as 10 cities. That's whole experience. So it had to progress. So 2014 the idea came. 2015 I failed in school because it was my final year. I was working on my project. I failed. I went down like that. I had to do delivery on foot. I couldn't. Then after school, I moved to Accra. Then I said, well,
new area, new market,
yes,
new targets.
Exactly. Accra is a big place.
New opportunities.
So I started, and then that one wasn't also going on because no one was calling. I had my Facebook page, and I felt like, as long as I had Facebook page, at least someone should call. No one. Then I decided, well, if they are not coming to me, then I am taking it to them. I woke up one morning, I told my kid brother, you know what, you're going to package the vegetables and take it to people in their homes to buy. Then we'll tell them that if you need some, call us.
You're quite chin with swag.
Yes. Hey, Tonya, don't change with swag. Yes, so we started it, and when I moved, I had to work at GH1. The media scene, it was the election period. It was tough. You were working like 12 hours. Like, it was tough.
They have time.
Yeah, so I put it on hold.
Okay.
But then I still felt maybe it wasn't the right thing to do.
The right time yet.
Yes, it wasn't right. I strongly believe that it wasn't right.
Okay.
The right time hadn't come for me because everything had to fall in place. Yeah, because I was working on Saturdays. Like Saturday mornings, I was going to work. Okay. I would go to work Saturday evening. How will I go to the market?
True.
But then things just started falling in place. And then when I met one guy, Henry J, he told me, Ajwa, if you don't start this, that was when I was giving up. He said, if you don't start this in 20 years, you will regret it. And then I said, no way. So I rebranded, designed my logo again, worked on it, got friends to open like social media accounts for me. And then in 2017 August,
you started
again.
How has the journey been like since 2017 August?
It's been super duper great. I didn't think, well, I used to imagine, like, I used to tell myself, hey, one day I'll tell my parents, like, I'll be telling them, one day I'll be interviewed on TV.
Wow.
Hey, the things I'll say, I'll even cry, and all that. You know, when I was interviewed on TV, I didn't even think, like, it was after that I realized, oh, I'm done, like, I didn't cry. You know, it's been great because people writing, blogging about it. It's, you know, and when I started, I told myself, well, if I get 50 clients in a year, hey, I'll be happy.
So grateful.
And we have served more than 120
Just
homes.
look at that. So imagine if you had not started.
Yes.
No one would have heard about your name.
And I can say that social media, like 95% of my clients have been from social media.
Wow.
Like, straight up.
Wow.
And recommendation, now people just keep recommending, endorsing us. And then it's been great. We've had a lot. I told myself when I was in school and I started, hey, one day me, I'll supply to celebrate. I'll be one day, like that one day, thinking that the one day is
some years
like
away.
10 years away. And then we started, like, my second client was Nana Banama.
Wow.
So it's been great. It's been a good year. It's been tough.
Yeah.
It's been very tough.
Imagine.
You know, when I started going to the market at dawn, I was working, I had to be at work at 2 and then close at 10. So I go to the market, and then I didn't have any staff. So my mom will help with the packaging, but I'll go to the market, come back, package, then leave the packages with her, make a dispatch rider come for them, and then I'll go to work. I hope my boss is not watching, but sometimes I get so tired I have to sleep in my chair. It was very stressful. It was very stressful.
Wow.
I had to hide. Thankfully, you know how big I am. My chair too is very big, so I'm able to hide.
Ronnie.
So it's been tough. But it's been worth it.
Yes. Can imagine.
Now I'm used to the waking
hustle.
up at 3 and sleeping at 12.
Wow.
I'm used to
Wow.
it.
So tell me, how are your clients served? How do they send their list to you? Do they send their list to you?
You can attach your preferred quantity.
Okay.
So maybe you want Kobe 5 CDs. Okay. Or you want contemporary 3 CDs, so you attach. Or maybe you want like 5 pieces of salmon.
Okay.
Yes, we will help you with that. So after everything, we'll give you prices. If you don't have, we'll calculate, and then you pay for delivery.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you pay for delivery and a 5 CD service charge.
Okay.
So when we do that, then we calculate and you confirm. You confirm that, okay, this is where I live. I would like to receive my order on a Tuesday or on a Wednesday. Then we deliver.
How many times a week do you work?
We work 5 times a week. So from Tuesday to Saturday we deliver.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they should send their list before.
Yes, pre-order because we like to deliver fresh from nature God.
I miss that guy. Fresh from nature God.
Fresh from nature God.
Great. That's so cool because I don't know, going to the market is not easy. So you taking that load off people,
Yeah.
that's really great. So Aja, tell me, right now foodstuffs, prices of things are changing. Fuel prices are going up. If you have to, let's say, dispatch items to about 6-7 people in a day, transportation, how do you manage?
Well, I'll say sometimes because the clients pay for delivery, it's brings the burden down. But you know, prices like fuel prices are increasing, and sometimes you think about the clients. You can't keep increasing
all the time.
Yeah. You know. But then my clients, I believe, have come to trust the service.
Okay.
Even those that are first timers, like, you know, they've followed us and they've seen the endorsements, and they trust that we are going to deliver. So when communication is key. So we communicate. We do well to communicate.
So let's say I'm a first timer. I need in total my goods that I'm requesting. Let's say sums up to 100 CDs, and I tell you I need all these items, and I live here, Racecourse. How are you able? What would you do? Share with me how the processes is like.
Okay, so what we'll do is after the confirmation of your price of your bill, and you tell us that you need it on a Tuesday, we'll tell you when the rider's about leaving. We'll call you and tell you. So sometimes we even tell you ahead of time. Will you be home at this time? Are you ready? Kindly keep your phone closed so that the rider will get to you. So we do that, and then the next call will be.
We are at your doorstep.
Yes, you have to direct us, obviously,
to your house.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Foodstuffs.
And very affordable.
Yeah, because I was thinking back then all we know is, Jumia, mobile phone, maybe gadgets and all that, and having them delivered in your house. But today, she says, relax. I'll bring your foodstuffs to you.
So
Thumbs
now
up.
Abublushi is on your phone.
Thumbs up.
Call me.
Great. So tell me, you made mention earlier that your mom helped you package some stuff. How has the family been like in terms of support? How?
If they are watching, I just want to tell them that I wouldn't have been here without them. Like my family, it can be that emotional. We are emotional people. We are very attached, and my brother lives in Sunyani.
Wow.
And because he just wanted to experience the Big Sam's thing, so he can tell someone about it. We bought fish from Accra and delivered to him in Sunyani. Because he wants to be part of the brand. My siblings, like my sister, my brother, I told you, used to go around with me so we could sell. And this is just like a year ago. He went with me. And my mom, my dad will help with packaging. I'll send my dad, please, can you go to Max Mart and get me this? Because and he will go. My dad will actually wear brand t-shirts. Like when he's going out, sometimes when he's going to jog or something, hey, let me wear Big Sam so that people will see and ask me.
Wow.
Yeah, so my family, they've been extra and super supportive.
Wow. Good for you.
Thank you. They deserve the accolade.
Okay, so Mama Sam's. Big Sam's. Brother Sams and Sister Sams, take your accolades.
Yeah, you deserve them.
You deserve them. Take them. That's so great. I think, wow, you're doing so well.
Thank you.
You're doing so well. Anyways, what does the future look like for Big Sams, for Abublushi? What does the future hold?
So, for Big Sam's, for Abublushi, in 10 years, since you eat and I eat, our children will eat.
Everyone will eat.
Yes. When they think about food. Mommy, call Abublushi.
Even because of your name, that sounded so much like
cartoonish icon when the Big Sam's ad comes on TV.
Wow.
And then they say, Mommy, see Abublushi, and then it's a household name.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah, so you should.
Our sexy cartoon.
Who knows? In 5 years' time, we'll be all over our screens.
Wow.
On TV, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has to sell. And then we in future, we should be out of Accra. We should be in other cities and helping them, easing the stress of going to the markets and all that. And we should be going far outside Africa. That's like, it's the future.
Yeah.
We need to.
Because I'm sure Ghanaians living abroad.
Yes.
they like literally miss home food. So every time they are asking people to send them Kobe, my mom does that a lot. Say, can you buy those big fat looking Kobe and then
the juicy ones?
Thank you. And it's send it off.
Yes. And
So,
we've had, you know, when our article came out in November last year, we had people from outside Ghana. We actually had people like someone ordering for his her mom in Accra from outside.
Wow.
Yes. And then people were calling, do you export? We said, oh, we are not there yet, but
very soon.
Very, very soon.
Very soon.
We'll get there.
Great. We are just coming to the end. What would be your advice to a young girl out there who is watching? And I don't know, this month we are celebrating young women. So look into your camera and just pour your hearts out to them.
Brings me emotional. So I want to say that you need to start. You need to be focused. You need to know what you want. You should be ready. And then you should prepare yourself. And sometimes there's this thing. I feel sometimes we what we want to do, or the problem we can solve, we can't find it in our comfort zone. Let me tell you, my parents now look at me and they're like, we didn't even think you'd be someone who goes to the market. I didn't like going to the market. So I actually found the problem. I started with the problem because I realized that if there are people like me who are overworking, who are closing at 10 and don't like going to the market but would like to cook their own food, then it means that they need help. It means this business makes sense. You know, so you should look more. Maybe you're looking for an idea to work on. It could be something that you don't like, and then that is what you need to solve. Something about you. If it's about you and you think it's bad, it has to be solved. Then it means the other people that have the same problem need solutions as well. So you need to get that, and you need to research. Please research. Know your targets. Know the environment you find yourself in. If you don't, I feel like my first start, I didn't do a lot of research. I assumed that someone would be happy that I'm shopping for them. I didn't think that
you thought that you were even doing them a favor.
Yes. But they will ask you questions and it will look like they are doing you a favor, like I'm giving you my money, you know. So you need to know the people you are marketing to. You need whatever idea you have. You really need to think through. Don't assume. Please don't assume for anyone. Don't assume for your clients. Get to know your clients.
Test the market.
Yes, test. Get to know them and know what they want.
Great.
And give it to them. And then it's not easy. So I just want them to know that it's not easy. You know, sometimes when you feel like, hey, when I start my own business, I can rest. It is not true. You can never know till you start.
Thank you. That is when you have to even work extra harder. Because come on, you sleep at just the beginning, then you're heading nowhere.
I tell you, I used to, like on a Saturday like this, if it wasn't for big sums, I would be sleeping in bed. Now I get up at 3, I wake up and I sleep at 12 or something. It is not, so don't look at the perfect picture. The perfect picture will come. It's in the future. But right now, you need to work.
So you heard it. Don't look at the perfect picture. The perfect picture is in the future. I like that. The perfect picture is in the future.
You are the girl.
I like that. So work hard and research. Thank you so much, Ajua, for coming.
Thank you for
sharing your story with us.
Thank
you for sharing how supportive your family has been.
Yes.
It's not everyone who gets it like that.
Yeah.
So I must say you're blessed.
I'm really blessed.
Oh my, it hurts me so much. I'm not well. Like, I will beat you to this.
In fact, I would be shaking you. You are lucky. I'm a blushing, we don't slap. Like, we do things. Kitty, kitty, kitty. In fact, my friends are even saying that this I'm a blushing thing
it's affecting you.
It's affecting me. Like, I've become so hyper. But they don't know. It's fun with them, with the market women. They will make you hyper. They will make you strong.
Tell me about the market. How do you feel whenever you go to the market
you
now?
Know, even though it's hard to wake up, when I get there, I forget about everything. They make videos for me. Yeah, they will endorse. I have some endorsements I'll be releasing very soon. And I tell you, I didn't beg them to do them. I was making a video for Big Sams, and they just told me, "Hey, oh my but video, and they just endorsed Big Sams. And it's fun. Like now, they're like my mothers. When I get there, hey, you're Bruni Wabo. And then, like now, they call Jabugloshi, you know. So it's fun with them.
Wow.
It's really fun with them.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's really cool. Anyways, it's time for some fun. And we are going to play our cards. If you watch today's entrepreneurs, at the end of the interview, we just, play a little card game. And you get to pick one color out of this three. Drum rolling.
Okay. My eyes are still blink blink, so I think I'll go for yellow.
Okay, so yellow is our personality check.
I hope
and then we are going to ask you just some easy questions just to know the kind of person you are.
Okay.
So
maybe in my examination mood.
No. Which do you prefer?
Okay.
Online news or newspapers?
Newspaper. Yes.
Achua.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I like newspapers.
I thought I was the only one.
I like to feel the paper.
Thank you.
And when I'm reading online, I skip a lot.
Oh.
The finger will be moving.
Yes.
So I'll just skip. I'll just go through.
Off.
But then when I have the paper, that's traditional newspaper, and it makes me feel like I'm some big girl bee.
Tell me about it. Or it makes me feel like, okay, I read newspapers too. Like, give me a break. I'm having a newspaper time.
And then after the newspaper thing, we Big Sams, we recycle. We use newspapers too. We use them to package some of our products. So we recycle them into paper bags.
Okay.
And package. So after reading it, I will use it. And it will help. I won't throw it just anywhere.
Oh my. Which do you prefer, Facebook or Instagram?
I like Facebook.
Why?
Instagram is a bit restricted for me. I feel it's just pictures that you're seeing. You can't. I don't know. I don't like it. It's too, and then it takes a lot of bundle. That. But then Facebook, I like the flow on Facebook. How you can comment easily, and it's so fast. And the trolling of late, it makes Facebook really fast.
Safe. True. Which black or white?
Black. I'm wearing black. Black and black.
Ajua, Adwabloshi.
Yes.
It's really having a toll on you.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Black. I see. So I'm going to put you on the spot with this next one.
Good.
Oprah Winfrey or your first celebrity customer, Nanaba?
I will go for Nana Banama. You have put me on this spot, but I'll go for Nana Banama. There's one thing about me. I like to. I don't take pride in people easily, or I don't worship or fancy people easily. I like to experience you.
Yeah. To have your own opinion about the person.
So I will celebrate someone closer, someone I know, someone I've encountered, someone I've been able to see their faults and everything before I celebrate someone who is far. Oprah is good. She's an idol. I've never met her. I don't know how she is. I don't know her. I don't know the weakness she's hiding. I don't know the strength she's hiding. But at least I've met Nana. I know the type of chicken she wants. So
great, good answer. And the final one: glass half full or glass half empty?
Glass half empty. I know you thought I was saying glass half full. Half empty. Because if I put myself in the full session, I feel like I'm okay. At least I'm half full. But when I realize that I'm empty, it means that I have to top up. So I'll go for that. Great.
Thank you once again for coming. It's been an amazing time with you. I'm not well, but I enjoyed my time.
I don't want to accept that. In fact, I also enjoyed it with you.
Thank you so much.
I should have brought you ginger, eh?
No, Ajua, you should have brought me ginger.
Ajua. When I'm growing old, I'm growing old. Please forgive me. I'm growing old.
Forgiven. I'll send you my list tonight.
Hey,
so that
I'll be waiting.
Tuesday I'll wait for my delivery. Thank you once again for coming.
Thank you too for having me.
Anyways, we've come to the end of another, I must say, exciting interview. Even though it hasn't been easy for me keeping my composure, but then it's been amazing talking to Ajua here. And please, what are your social media handles? Put them out there so that we'll all follow you and then order for some foodstuffs.
I want, if you're watching me, I'll be watching the number of views. Everyone should order and follow. So it's at Big Sam's GH. So big _ Sam's GH on Instagram for Big Sam's. And I am Ajua _ Agublushi on Instagram. And then we have big _ Sam's GH on Twitter as well. And then I am AJ Boatma or Agublushi Princess on Twitter. And then on Facebook, Ajua Agublushi. And then Big Sam's Agublushi for the business.
Great.
And then if you want to reach us through WhatsApp or anything, you can just send us a message on 05499648842.
Great.
We'll respond quickly.
Yeah, she really does. She really responds very fast, because when I reached out to her, just like that. Thank you so much for coming again.
Thank you too.
We've come to the end of yet another interesting conversation. If you have not subscribed to my channel, to this channel, please do. Okay, hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime there is a new upload. And this has been today's Entrepreneurs. My name is AKI OKUMO. Thanks for watching.